You should never be at home. That's what I tell young people. Home is for 7 hours of sleep, and that's it. The amount of time you spend at home is inversely correlated to your success professionally and romantically. You need to be out of the house.
That's why homeless people are so successful. You mean I should stay out of my cozy, beautiful home to be sitting in public space and using the toilets and eating out all the time? Make sense, man. All this nonsense people saying dumb shit on TV or some podcast, man, makes no sense.
Hey, man, we might be the last ones getting married for real. So I went back home the other day and I was talking to one of my young boys. And keep in mind, he like 16. He like, yeah, bruh, I done gave up on that shit a long time ago. I'm like, gave up on what? He talking about relationships, trying to get married, all of that. He told me his plan was to get a really, really fine baby mama so he could just hit her forever. He said, cause you know, you can always hit your baby mama. And I said, yeah. And I was like, he young, he gonna grow out of that. But I was like, let me hear him out. Basically what he said, and he had a very good point. He was like, he feel like he ain't turned right now. So he was like, if he get a girl and he locked in, she just gonna cheat on him with the right dude, which is turned. He was like, when he gets there, when he finally gets his money and figures himself out and all that, she's only gonna be around for that. That if he didn't even have all that shit, she wouldn't even look his way. I was like, damn, he ahead of the curve. But I tried to talk him out of it. I tried to persuade him. I was like, hey, look at me and my girl. I met her in college. I was in a dorm, eating at the caf, no car, walking to work. And she held it down. She was still fucking with me, and we came up together. And he was like, yeah, bro, you might have found a unicorn, but I don't want to take them chances. He said, if I want to play with those type of odds, I could just put in a 30-leg parlay.
Why don't the men care? I'm glad you asked. Because, ladies, we are not willing to put the burden on our back and work 40 years until we are 65, send 80% of it to the family, delay all of our dreams of what we want, and live on 20% so that our family and our legacy can have a comfortable life. We are just not willing to do that. You can argue me down if you want to. So what happens is when you brag about your big job and you brag about your big degree, as soon as you get tired of it, you're ready to let it go. Why?
What do you think you'd be doing right now if you weren't dating?
I probably have a lot more money.
You spend that much money on?
Yeah, I do. Like gas money going everywhere. You know how much I spend? Look at this. And I'm hungry. I want snacks. It was like $10 right there. Like, look at this Gucci bag that I bought you. This shit was like $2,000. If I wasn't dating you, I'd probably have so much more money. And my car would probably be fully built right now. Instead of stuff. Do you know how much power I'd be? Why am I with you right now? I'd make so much more power in my car if I wasn't with you. It'd be fully built.
You care about your car more than me.
100%. I'm dropping you off home right now. We're done. I'm breaking up with you.
What?
The fuck?
You're gonna break up with me.
Yes, I just realized how much more fast my car would be if I wasn't with you.
You're a loser.
We're going home, alright?
You're a loser.
You're going home.
Calling someone loser just because they're not agreeing to spending their own hard-earned money on you. Yeah, you broke people can stay single and alone with your cats. No one cares.
So men are going their own way and society laughs at us. You know, culture and women especially think that men have a one-track mind and we think of one thing only. And that's not true at all, actually. What us men really truly want is peace. We want a peaceful home. We want peace in our lives. We want peace in our hearts, in our minds. And by and large, more men are just walking away and saying, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth, pursuing a relationship. It's not worth pursuing a marriage. It's not worth pursuing really meaningful relationships because they're a lot of work and there's a lot of drama involved and a lot of baggage. So, there a lot of men in our society today are walking away. I just see it more difficult for men to find real, deep, meaningful relationships. A real good friend, one good friend that you can trust. I'm talking trust. I'm not saying, you have friends and acquaintances. Most men are walking away because men want peace. I think it's by and large, more men today are being laughed at by society. And it is very difficult to be a man today. And I'm not saying that to virtue signal. Men, by and large, are made fun of in our society. I mean, look at the films. Look at how they portray men in the commercials, and the TV series, and the TV shows, and the movies. It's not the type of, biblical man or the type of masculinity that is not toxic, but instead it's a wussified, pampered, no morals, no sense of urgency, no sense of desire to better yourself and to be a good man and to be a good leader, no sense of integrity, courage, motivation, dedication, discipline. No. Men, by and large, as a society, are laughed at, and we see that in media. That feeds women's minds into thinking, you know what, I can be masculine. Men don't want that.
Ubisoft mentorship program developed at Ubisoft discriminates against males based on their sex. Wow. It's almost like if you've been paying attention to any of this stuff for any significant amount of time, you would have known that. The developer says, at Ubisoft, we want to build the most creative and diverse and inclusive teams. And that's exactly what Develop at Ubisoft is all about. Empowering and supporting underrepresented genders. If that was not enough, evidence that Ubisoft is discriminating based on sex for this Develop at Ubisoft program, the company's website makes it clear. One must identify as a woman or a non-binary individual. It's literally right there. Now, I've been told time and time again that we're just making all of this up, guys, even though there's evidence to support it every single day.
Males took over women in a tech career conference by registering as non-binary.
Career conference for females in tech was taken over by male attendees.
They were there just purely for the career fair.
Social media clips filmed at the Grace Hopper, the world's largest gathering of women technologists, show men standing in line to meet with recruiters.
This is a space for women in tech. This is one of those few limited resources that isn't for you, it's for us.
Some of the male attendees reportedly lied about being non-binary just to get in.
But how could they lie?
It's interesting that the large majority of the people that actually ended up in the event had name tags with he, him, and have no searchable history of identifying as non-binary.
Naturally. Several tech workers defended the men for trying to capitalize on job opportunities not meant for them, saying that the entire concept was wrong.
Let's be honest, there is no need for a conference just for women, because if it was the opposite, just for men, then it would be sexist.
Reverse the roles.
Just because you're a woman doesn't give you the right to talk to a big firm recruiter. Guys work just as hard and they don't get that chance.
Yeah, she's right. Anytime that you give somebody priority because of something that's not related to a job, whether it's because it's their dad that works at the company, or they know somebody, or it's a girl, or some bullshit, this is never good. It never is a benefit to the consumer. It's always just people doing it to make themselves feel better. The truth is that it is fundamentally sexist. It is
So did they just assume all men there were men because of how they look? I love that some people's idea of being inclusive and equal is just pure sexism and racism. That's all they do, man.
I have to tell you something, Tammy.
Yes.
The way I would f him,
really?
It's not even funny. I'm a ride he wouldn't survive. The wheels would come right off.
All right.
I want to pop open the hood and root around.
Root toot Rudy.
I have to tell you something, Tammy.
Yes.
I've read some comments where the guy mentioned that he's the only man in his office, and women be talking crazy stuff like this. Maybe not targeted at him, but at some other person. But that's the thing, when it's done by men, all of a sudden, Me Too happens, all that nonsense happens. But when it's about a woman talking like that, it's all about progressive and diversity, all the nonsense. Crazy how that works, right?
This is how you tell if a man has money.
He's single. Come holler.
Here's why owning a Ferrari makes it harder to be intimate with women, not easier. And keep in mind, this is coming from a guy who started in a 1998 Nissan Frontier pickup when I was like 17 years old. When I had a normal, average, everyday vehicle, the funny thing is that when I would go out on dates, the women would not expect anything from me. Therefore, they never felt the need to actually withhold intimacy until later dates occurred. Here's what I mean. Now, when I drive a sports car and I go out on a date, women see resources, women are going to see a signal of status, women are going to see potential financial security. And because of that, they do this one thing. They say, you know what, I'm going to wait a few dates, or maybe even 4 or 5 dates to be intimate with this guy, because what she's trying to do is frame the situation attraction as being relationship quality. Therefore, she starts acting differently. Therefore, the entire dynamic between myself and that woman changes.
All I got from that video, by the way, is that I need to switch off from my Camaro to my Tacoma now.
Yeah,
Because apparently that's the key to success.
Have you ever experienced anything like that, Samrina?
I don't think so.
I have universally seen this where a girl, like, we had Weston Corica, he came on the show and he said, once I got girls up to my penthouse, it was so clear. Like, they were DTF, and then they got up there and they're like, oh, I need to make you my boyfriend. This has happened before. Bailey, have you ever experienced something like this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I have. I think I read this maybe in your book.
Mhm.
I don't know. I could be wrong. But it's
You
like...
know a lot of game. I've noticed that.
Thank you. But like some guys see girls as sex objects, but some girls see guys as success objects.
Yeah, right.
So once they see you, like I see a guy as a success object, I'm not sleeping with him right away because just to be honest with you, I kind of want to build a future with you. And some guys, if you sleep with them on the first night, they're like, okay, she can never be my future wife.
Okay,
You
Myron.
know? So
Okay,
I'm
Myron,
just-
yeah.
Yeah, I play the game. I try to play the game.
Thank
I'm
you,
not gonna
Myron.
lie.
All right, nice.
I'm in an episode recently that was called Being Famous is Like Being a Woman. And for you alluded to this earlier, where when I was an actor, not a very successful actor, but I was an actor in New York City.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a lot of trouble hooking up with women.
Yeah.
None of these women wanted me as a long-term partner. And in retrospect, I can understand why. I was basically living month to month. I was in a small studio apartment with roaches. I had this just vague plan about being a successful actor, and who knows how I was actually going to get there. I wouldn't have yoked my oxen to that lifestyle either.
Yeah.
But if you have swagger, you're cute enough, and you're a young man, you can pretty much make things happen. So that changed significantly when I actually began to devote a lot of attention to my lifestyle. And I went back to grad school, became a doctor, bought a house, got a nice car, started making decent money, cleaned up my act in a lot of different ways. I think I'm objectively a much better man, a much better person than I was when I was a young man. And yet it was harder and harder to date.
You often see that it's often a lot of guys who are objectively very successful who are struggling the most with, especially.
I wouldn't
with the
say
dating
struggling
aspect.
the most. Like
Yeah.
success definitely softens any struggles you might have. I do talk to a lot of successful guys because my consultation rate is fairly high at this point.
Yeah.
And they do have different suites of problems.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee that being rich is not a surefire way to get laid.
Yeah.
Like I've done consultations with multiple men worth high 8 figures, maybe even 9 figures. They have parties that they pay promoters to bring all these women on their own super yachts, and they can't get laid.
What do you think it is that they're missing oftentimes?
Well, they're missing confidence.
Yeah.
Which is one of the 3 things that absolutely will get you laid as a guy.
For me, who is an average guy making average salary, and this just feels weird to watch because I would assume a rich guy would have plenty of options. Again, he mentioned that they lack confidence, which I really have a hard time understanding that, but again, I'm not that wealthy, and maybe what he's saying applies. Let me know what you guys feel about this, or if you have that same experience, I would like to know.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. The real reason why manosphere content gets banned is not because it's offensive. It's not because these guys are trying to protect women. It's not for that. It is because it causes minority, Black and Hispanic men to vote Republican. That is the reason why manosphere content is banned. It is it causes, if you listen to Myron, if you listen to any of these other people, it causes them to vote Republican. Even if you don't agree with it, there is a political movement within the manosphere. It is highly, highly conservative. It's more conservative than I am.
Right.
And that conservative movement is causing Indian, Black, Hispanic, Asian, minority men to all vote Republican.
Well, they're already.
That's why they're trying to put us out.
I mean, there's already I see articles on this. I see guys who are like in podcasts talking about this quite a bit. I think even Scott Galloway's been talking about this, is that there's a much broader, much more stark divide between like men and women. Like women tend to vote much more liberal and men tend to be much more conservative as it is in the first place. And I think that I think that a lot of the powers that be think that we're like Not that we are, but they think that we're exacerbating a situation. That's why I'm on a DHS watch list.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Again, it just never made sense to me because I was like, I just didn't understand, like, why are they making such a big deal about this? Like mid-tier content creators, and they're just coming after. Like, we're not that big.
You put Aaron Clary on that list.
Yeah,
what
seriously.
the fuck were
people
you
that don't
thinking?
even have like 200,000 followers and they're putting on watch lists. And I was realizing, it's because what it's doing. I truly believe if you were to consider you have a political movement, let's just say the manosphere, if you call it a political movement, it requires zero funding. It's completely self-sustained, and it's actually converting people from one political party to another. Of course, you're on a DHS watch list.
Yeah,
of course you are.
I love it because I get it from both ends. I get it from the traditional conservative side, and then I get it from the really super liberal side right now. And both, like the red pill and the manosphere, has just become the whipping boy of both sides of it. And boy, I cannot wait till November 6th, November 7th, when this is all over. Thank you.
You know that dating motto that girls came up with? If he won't, find someone who will. Like if he won't open your door for you, find someone who will. Simple, right? My brother just asked me, does that work for guys too? I was like, of course. Find a girl that is up to your standards. Yeah. So he's like, so if she doesn't cook for me, find someone who will. Yeah, technically. If she won't do my laundry for me, then find a girl that will. If she won't come to the gym with me, find a girl that will. Why does it sound so bad when men say it?
They just don't realize that what they see, they have to act that way as well. But they just think they're immune to that. Kind of stupid, isn't it?
My name is Jubilee. I am 25 and I do have OnlyFans.
How long you been doing that?
Just about like 2 months.
What got you into it?
I lost my grandpa. He's very close to me, so I kind of want to go with his legacy, and I kind of want to do it for him.
You want to do OnlyFans to honor your grandfather's legacy? Like a corn star or something?
No, it's kind of like I've been wanting to kind of like keep his legacy going.
I don't know if I just misheard you. You said that you are... Yeah, can you say it again?
Can you explain how you're honoring your grandfather's legacy?
So he was a minister, so he didn't make much money, and that's like a way that I thought would help out.
What the hell was that?
Anybody trying to date me, my bills are your bills. I don't care whose car it is. You're trying to date me. You're trying to take a load off of me. So my car is your car for the bills. Simple. You're trying to date me, so my bills are your bills. Period. Anybody trying to date me, my bills.
Anyone who wants to date her deserves that punishment, man. There's no excuse, no sympathy for that guy. Let's see some comments. Nobody wants to date her. Legend has it, her bills, still her bills. She gonna die alone with the bills. Your bills are my bills, your eyebrows ain't you and your eyebrows, man.
If you want a good marriage/relationship, he has to love you more.
I believe that.
I believe that too, but I don't know if it's something that just like my mother instilled in me.
All of my relationships that have been really good, he's liked me more. In cis-het relationships, that's just how it should work.
I feel like for women, because we are just naturally more nurturing and we're loyal.
You serious?
When we commit, we commit. For a man, unless they're like all in, there's always,
a little bit,
1 foot out the door kind of thing.
I hear that, yeah.
I shared it in a few episodes ago, and Gary was like a little hurt, and I said, well, babe, it's just that's the truth. You just love me a little bit more.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That's
good.
good.
Yeah, just a little
It's
bit.
just
Yeah, because
the
you
right
should
amount.
always feel like the prize, I think.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a red flag that you're single at 30?
No, not at all.
So why'd your last relationship end?
I cheated.
You cheated on him?
Yes.
And that's why you're single?
Yes.
Why do you cheat on him?
I was still in love with my ex.
Oh. So he was a rebound.
Boy, oh boy. 100%.
Well, how long were you with the rebound?
Him for a while.
So you were messing around with the rebound while you were with your ex?
Yes.
So you cheated on both of them?
Yes. Crazy, right? But hey, we changed.
Yeah. Are you sorry for cheating?
100%. I've forgiven myself and them.
Look.
Did this 27-year-old man. I could tell maybe he has an apartment or some roommates. Maybe he lives with his parents, but he's at that phase of life. You can't afford a woman like me. So I agreed to, what can he afford? He could afford to take me to lunch. So I say, listen, I'll meet you for lunch. My son needs new summer clothes, like summer shorts. How about this? I'll meet you for lunch. You can have me for like 2 hours and we can just on Amazon right there. You can order my son the stuff he wants because you need to practice providing for that child of that single mom that's at your level. So let me help you practice. And then I'm going to even coach you through how to have eyes for the woman that you're qualified to be with right now. And then I tell him she's at a club. She's a single mom. She probably has one little kid. And these are the things that you want to look for of being able to tell the good women versus the toxic just who are just career and they're just working you for their money.
Man, she has just maxed out all the stats in the delusion level that I don't think I've seen any woman more delusional than this.
You're a woman that goes into the gym and you ask yourself, like, why does every man stare at me? Why don't I get approached by these men? Is something wrong with me? I'm gonna tell you the answer. I'm not being delulu. This is just facts. I know it. And I've heard it from men saying why they don't approach me. The reason why you are not getting approached is because these men see you as a woman with high value. A lot of men just want to have fun. So they go and push themselves on women that they think don't have high value. This is the truth. Like, I'm trying to be kind, but that is the truth. If you are not getting approached in a place where everyone's breaking their necks to stare at you, they know that if they approach you, you will hurt their ego. And they know that you are better than them. Men can sense if a woman is better than them, and that intimidates them. That just makes them scared, like, oh shit, like, no woman can be better than me. And personally, I take this as a compliment if I'm out in public getting a lot of stares.
I think I can speak for most guys right now. That's actually not the reason at all. The only reason guys don't really approach girls in the gym is because they're shy. That's it. Oh, she's high value and I don't want to hurt my ego. Type of weird cycle thing to say is that. And I think it's funny seeing someone confidently spew out nonsense on a subject they know nothing about and then to go ahead and label themselves high value. Go outside and touch some grass, please.
This girl was doing that to me, talking to other dudes in the bar. And I just went over to him and I just, excuse me, sir. I go, can you give her a ride home? Because I'm leaving. And I left her. I left her in the city. I was living in Jersey.
Why would I want to be with a bum?
How come no man in this room has ever said that about a girl they date? Because you're all gold digging. We're romantic. We'll take a bum McDonald's worker. You couldn't do that. No woman's ever done that. You guys date up. We date down. That means every ex-boyfriend you've had was better than you. That's why you let him hit it. Could you marry a Burger King employee?
I won't do that.
Could any girl here do it? Has any girl in history ever done it? You're all dirty gold diggers. How come the men here don't mind if she's a bum? Because we're the romantic gender, you guys are of the devil.
I think they say like 5-10% of men get 90% of the women on the dating apps.
Yeah.
The reason that's such a problem is because we're guys. You bring a 4 in here right now with a big butt or big boobs, bruh, I'll bend her over that table right there. I don't care. Now she thinks that she's on my level. I just did it because it was a random Tuesday and I got nothing to do. And so now she thinks that she's up this hierarchy, and I hate to put numbers to it, but this is the way that people understand it. She thinks she's here when most of the time the guy that does that would never actually date her. But because there's so much access to so many men and so many women on such a large scale, it creates this kind of dissonance between where people should be. That becomes dangerous as well, because now you have girls that are probably not in the league of a guy like you. They think they're in that league because that guy slept with her. But the truth of the matter is he just got nothing to do on a Tuesday night. Sorry. And now she won't give the normal guy a shot because she's been with the big boss. She's been with the successful guy. And it's a bunch of bullshit.
I think I would have been the perfect poster child of feminism. I was raised by a single mother. I went to college. I got my degree in statistics, which is a male-dominated field. Right. I got my job at Visa, and at the age of 24, I bought my home in the Bay Area, which is an expensive market to purchase a home. It just proves to you that I worked. After I bought my home, I proceeded to remodel the home with my own 2 hands using YouTube tutorials. So like literally, I did not need a man. I did the manly work. I scraped a popcorn ceiling. I put in a full laminate floor. I learned how to use a table saw and not cut off all 10 fingers. I proved that I can live this life without a man. And I'm telling you, it is not fulfilling. Because at the end of the day, I was sitting in an empty home, absolutely miserable that I was alone. So I need a man to fulfill my greatest potential in life, which is to become a mother.
Yeah,
there is nothing that's better than becoming a mother and having that legacy. And when you find the right man who wants to have that legacy as well, you will want to submit to him.
I saw a video of a girl saying how some outfits are man repellent, and I think this is so true. It's basically like outfits that are the opposite of male gaze, so they won't come up to you, they won't check you out, none of that. So these are my man repellent outfits. And I can confirm I got zero male attention in these fits. Starting off with this outfit of mine that was all over Twitter, I feel like demonias are like instant man repellent. Same with anything Sanrio related and especially a corset. So with those three things, this was instant man repellent. I would say I'm just like a kid in this outfit, so I think that's man repellent enough unless they're like a really creepy man. I don't think I'm just like a kid, but like there are like youthful aspects. I have like the cute little earmuffs on and the hoodie has like a character on it. The vibe is just, it's man repellent. Okay, this is a recent look. This was my Galentine's Day look from Valentine's Day, and this is man repellent because of the corset.
That's bullshit.
And I feel like this is such like a girl's outfit. My boyfriend said he didn't like this outfit on my Instagram, so I think that's proof that it's man repellent. I love coquette, but I feel like most coquette outfits are man repellent, especially with like the little headband thing I have going on here. Okay, some would say this is male gaze because I'm showing skin, but I don't think this is. I really don't think this is. Like, I think guys want you to show
Man, I want to curse so bad, but the YouTube will ban my video. Come on.
show skin in like a very casual way, and this is just too dressy, too princessy to be male gaze. This is the last one. This one is man repellent. Although it is a short skirt, the boots make it man repellent because they're platformed, they have hearts on them, and it's just too extra. If an outfit's extra, it is man repellent.
You know what? You have the right to remain stupid, boy.
You're welcome. I hope this helped. I saw a video of a girl.
Man, this is so silly. Let's see some comments for it. Honestly, I don't really get it. I feel like most guys don't like super girly, cutesy outfits, but I love them. I want to wear them. Man repellent outfits are my aesthetic, but I'm trying to tone it down because I want to look attractive for my husband. Balance for me. Like, what? If you have a husband, why do you care about other men's gazes? Like, maybe I'm clueless here. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm completely clueless.
Things you can wear to pee off men according to science. Most men hate women in loafers because it makes them appear masculine. Many men don't like women in blue because it makes them worry the woman is smarter than them. For the same reason, men don't like women in heels that would make her taller than him. Men also hate excessive makeup, so go ahead and lather it on women. Things you can wear to pee off men according
I'm a man, I didn't even care, man. What was she talking about? I really didn't care. They were just making things up in their head, man. Come on. She's just old woman, so men probably don't even approach her, and she thinks that her outfit is making them hate her. Nah, that's not what's happening.
I'm gonna pick up my son because his stepmom. Where the f is my son?
I can hear the doorbell ringing.
If his father's not here, he shouldn't be here. He's coming home with me.
I'm taking care of your
He's
son.
coming home.
You don't need to record me.
Listen, he's coming home with me.
He's fine.
You wanna be on TikTok talking about me? He's coming home with me.
I'm taking great care of your son. You have nothing to worry about.
Listen,
babe.
I don't even know why he's with you.
Stop stressing it. I'm gonna be in his life for the rest of his life. You're just mad.
Mad about what?
You're mad. I'm not all that.
That's why
really?
when he's not home, he's still calling me.
Oh really?
And it's not about our kid.
Really? Do you have receipts?
Yeah, I
Do you have
do.
receipts?
I
This is
do,
a-
but I don't
first
owe
of all,
you nothing.
First of all, this is about picking up
I
your
don't owe
son.
you nothing. I don't owe
you
you
actually
anything.
do.
It's your house that smells.
Excuse me?
It's your house that smells.
My house smells like flowers.
Your house smells like flowers.
Okay, first of all, you can stay right there. I've been in his life.
That's my son. Did you give birth to him?
It just kept getting worse. You can see the problem in just 5 seconds into the video. Exactly. Better be happy that's a free babysitter. Being a step-parent is hard enough. The BM would stress me out. All I had to see was the excessive doorbell ringing, you know, exactly. Why would you provoke by continuing to ring the doorbell? You can hear her say, hold on. I feel bad for the child caught between two immature adults. And the husband as well, he would have to deal with both of them, constantly nagging.
Thanks to you, my daughter has nothing. Nothing. And I want to know why the house was put in your mother's name when you've got 2 flashy cars on the drive. Sorry? Is that really the way to speak to your ex-mother-in-law? Is it?
Is she really demanding respect when she wants to take away the property he has or the items he owns? She really has the audacity to say that. Weddings are now business for women, so the loophole to protect against gold diggers is simply to put everything valuable you own in your mother's name. She sounds like she got everything she deserves. Exactly. And respect is not one of them.
You already know what's
Brian.
about you.
Right.
Let's go ahead and take a look at your journey on Pop the Balloon.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? How many kids you
your
have?
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay. How many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay. But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, we give you a few from one man. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier.
He said nothing wrong. Like, it devalues the woman when you go through multiple men and have multiple baby daddies. We don't want to deal with that. If you got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, it's like, damn, your decision-making skills are horrible.
Yeah, how they were laughing when the guy said that if you got multiple BDs, that doesn't qualify you. They were laughing like it's kind of joke. You are the joke in that situation. And the guy said that he will accept few kids from one guy. I think that's the situation. I think that's a red flag. Don't deal with single mothers, period. If you don't have kids of your own. If you have your own kids, then maybe. But then again, it's still not worth it.
Now, I had a baby daddy that told me in front of my child, I am not his daddy. I don't need a nigga like that. I need a man who knows who's going to come into a whole house. He's going to take mine as his. He's going to take me.
Bro came through and said, that ain't my son! You ain't mine, nigga. You ain't mine. I'm not feeding your ass. Can he put his hands on your children?
What? Put his hands on my
As
children?
far that's
a
a yes.
yes. Let's word that a
Can
little.
he? If your kids is acting up,
Yeah.
can he whoop your kids?
If
Like
they
he would whoop
need
his
it.
own son?
If they need it.
I've dated girls that have multiple kids, you know. I think that men think one of 2 ways. Okay, you made horrible decisions. The other downfall could be these are extra mouths to feed or bills. You know, as a father, nobody's gonna whoop my kids.
Exactly.
But if
barely whoop
I
my
am the
kids.
step parent, I'm a whoop 'em.
Understand what I'm saying? Kiss me if yes. Am I pretty? Am I pretty? Kiss me if yes. Benji, am I pretty? Kiss me if yes. Understand what I'm saying?
You know why a lot of men laugh at women and treat us like we're idiots? Okay, no, they're not. Majority of men have to deal with women like this. I'm sorry with disrespect, but if majority of men today have to choose to have the mother of their children, to build a life with you, to build a career with you, that you both can build something together for the future, to have a life with you, and you need to deal with somebody that have so many mental issues and so many body count, why would they do it? They'd rather be alone. They
Because
don't
they
have
don't
to
give a shit what men think.
I can't hear this bullshit. I'll tell you why. Because you put it, you're a mother to children, you're sitting here in the podcast saying, I'm a baby girl, I'm a slave. I don't want to hear this shit. Because literally you disrespecting your kids. You are a mother before you are for yourself. You are a mother before you're something in this world. Your baby and your kid is the most important thing. You're supposed to protect them, love them, and protect them. It's not put yourself out there and talk about their mother like that because you're humiliating them. I'm embarrassed as a woman to sit in a table with a woman like you. You know why a lot of men laugh?
You're signing these papers.
This is her decision to get divorced, so why should I pay
her daughter that's not mine biologically. I took care of her.
Give us
Okay.
15 and we'll figure this out.
You just thrown away 7 years of being in your daughter's
You're throwing away
life.
7
you
years.
Raised her.
This was your idea, not mine.
Raised
This
together.
is your idea, not mine. Was it not your idea to get divorced?
We're not getting anywhere. Let's just take 15 minutes to cool off.
How you don't want to take care of Charlotte?
Yo, you being unprofessional.
How you don't want to help me take care of
You're
Charlotte?
very unprofessional.
So what am I supposed to
Talk
tell
to your
Charlotte?
lawyer.
So what am I supposed to tell her?
Man,
You just
quit
walking
throwing
out
that
of
at
her
me.
life completely.
Yes, I am. I'm closing this chapter in my life. You want a divorce? I'm closing the chapter on you and Charlotte. I'm not
You
taking care
never
of either
wondered
one of
why
y'all.
I wanted the divorce? You never asked me why I wanted the divorce.
Okay, you got a
You don't
divorce.
think it's something that you did wrong?
I ain't do nothing wrong.
Women
That's
don't
why I'm
want
not
a
taking
divorce
care
for
of
a
you and
reason.
Charlotte. I ain't nothing wrong. You just walking away because you probably got a dude or something. I don't know what's going
If
on.
I had a dude, I wouldn't be asking you for no.
But check this out. I'm not about to take care of you. Meet somebody else. He gonna do the same thing that I was doing. Come in there and play daddy for your daughter. Play daddy like I've been playing daddy for all these years.
Are you gonna find love at the traffic light party?
I'm already taken.
By me?
No.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But I wanted to go on a date.
Have this lovely flower. Hopefully its beauty rubs off on you.
Something's in my ass.
What's up? Like, do you even care about me? Oh, okay.
For the fellas, would you rather tell your feelings to a brick wall or to a woman?
And you make me believe that I deserve love for real. Oh, sorry, by this part I would have been cut off mid-sentence. But I really feel so warm and safe around you. I actually want to cry. Can I cry? Is that okay? Thank you so much, baby.
Women crazy, fellas. Women will make you another nigga sandwich. Y'all kind of slow. Let me explain. Fellas, if your lady ever make you a sandwich and she don't ask you what you like on your sandwich, she just made you another nigga sandwich.
Right, guys, let's make some chicken. Season, butter. What the fuck? Right, guys, let's make some.
Of you?
Photo.
Sure. Oh, of me?
Photo.
Oh, for what?
Cause sometimes I
For what?
look in her eyes and that's where I find a glimpse of
Oh,
love.
no. Okay.
And I try.
You have a hole that needs to be filled? The city of Kenosha takes public safety very seriously, which is why we're excited to launch our new Show Us Your Hole public safety initiative. To participate, simply send us a picture of your hole, along with its location and the tagline, "Come fill my hole." We will dispatch our crews to service your hole in a prompt and professional manner. Your satisfaction is our priority.
Give me all your money.
Oh no! A robber! What are we gonna do?
Oma! Pop Jong Ma. I know Taekwondo.
I got a weapon. What is Taekwondo gonna do?
You think I can beat you with my Taekwondo skills?
Wait, son, be careful.
Don't worry, Mom. I got it. Don't have any regrets.
You should be looking for the one that's really tight because that has the most life left in it.
I used to float, now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now what I was made for. What was I made for?
ex-husband took half your stuff? Goat. Legend. I want to shake his hand. Where is this man? I want to shake his hand. Why'd you get divorced? He wouldn't get a job. Oh, this guy kicks ass, dude. He's just sitting at home with the kid playing video games. What if I could, babe? How much you make a year? Or how much did you make a year? Quality rules.
And as of today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world. The first time this century. What? But let's understand.
So where the fuck are we right now?
And as of
have you ever had a dream that you have you
My reaction. Damn, a powder. Is that coleslaw? Why do people do that shit? Why do people put coleslaw with chicken? Man, you just bullshit now. See, look. And then you go put the napkins on top. My reaction.
Pick your head up, bro. Pick your head up, bro.
I've been trying to, man, but life's been kicking my ass.
Bro, what the fuck is you talking about?
I think this is the best restaurant in the city.
It's the most expensive place, too. Pick a card.
Ooh, okay, that one.
This one. All right, remember it.
Dobro.
Shuffle those any way you'd like. I'll keep this. Don't worry about that. Give me the cards. Is this your card?
No.
Is this your card?
No.
Is this your card?
No.
Is this your card? Thanks for dinner.
Americans. I think.
Stop saying women sippy cup.
Women.
Four times 4, okay? 4 by 4.
Women.
Oh, she did it the wrong way around. It doesn't matter. It's just... Oh no! Did I just prove the point? Oh, I didn't realize. Stop saying women.
When you first start dating somebody, take them to church with you on Sunday. Make sure it's a good long church service. I'm talking 3, 4, 5 hours. And then take them that same week to church on Wednesday for Bible study. And a good one, an hour and a half, right? So that way they know you're very serious about church and they never gonna ask to go to church with you again because that's about 5, 6 hours that they done wasted. Now, you're free to cheat on Sundays and Wednesdays forever. Results may vary. When you first...
Hey, Max.
Right down
I'm 43.
How old do you think I am?
I would say 57.
You're only off by 20 years. I'm 77.
Get out of here. No. Really? You're on YouTube?
In New York, I bought rough gymnastics.
There is? Whoa.
I'm going in. Well, I was an Olympic hopeful in gymnastics, got 3 consecutive national championships. Dave Jacobs. Holy cow, man. Can I shake your hand?
Certainly.
Superhuman athlete. Oh my God, I seen you on YouTube. Holy sh...
No, it's not. I don't know who he is.
No, I saw you at the New York...
I just played it for him.
No, come on.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
So,
I have never met anyone that saw it on their own.
I'm security guard.
You let you eat that in here?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Are you Dave Jacobs? What's going on today? Are you kidding me right now?
I'll be back. I'm back.
Dave Jacobs? I can't believe
Mr. Jacobs, my wife.
Dave Jacobs. In the flesh.
This is him.
Would you mind if I take a selfie with you, Dave?
Oh my God, can we?
You guys want to get in? Take a step down. I cannot believe it. All right, say Dave Jacobs.
Baby! Oh my God! What are you doing in the shower? I thought you were in the... Baby!
I think it is so cruel that there is not a fast-acting antidepressant. think it is so.
If I snap my fingers, you'll forget that you were ever gay.
I was never gay.
Exactly.
Wait, no, stop.
Yes.
No, stop. You can't. I was never gay.
Okay.
No, I was never gay.
Sure.
You can't just state something, then snap your fingers, and then be like, I was never gay.
If you say so. If I snap my fingers,
you forget that you were ever gay.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
you can't do that.
Yeah,
No.
I can. Yeah,
Take
I
it
can.
back.
No.
Take it back.
I don't think
Take
I
it
will.
back.
I don't think I will.
Take it back.
Nuh-uh.
I was never gay.
You were in there. Yeah.
I was never gay.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
If
Fair. That is not fair! Fair. That is not fair! Fair. That is not fair!
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That looks super sad.
Anyways guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment your opinions in the comment section below, helps the channel. And here are some more videos you're interested in to watch. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on next one.